Balaam is one of the strangest figures in the Bible. He was a prophet who heard from God, yet his heart was full of compromise. While he refused to directly curse Israel, he found another way to bring them down, from the inside. How? He uses lust. In Numbers 22, Balak, king of Moab, is terrified of Israel and asks Balaam to curse them. God tells Balaam not to go, but Balaam keeps pushing. Eventually, God allows him to go, but strictly commands him to speak only what he allows. When Balaam arrives, instead of curses, he blesses Israel, not once, but multiple times. To everyone watching, it seemed like Balaam had obeyed, but behind the scenes, he planted a trap. By the time we reach Numbers 25, Israel suddenly begins to fall apart. The men start sleeping with Moabite women. They're seduced into sexual sin and drawn into the worship of false gods. They bow to idols. They feast at pagan sacrifices, and God's anger burns. Numbers 25, chapter 3 says, "So Israel yoked himself to Baal of Peor, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel." What happened? Revelation 2:14 reveals the missing piece. "But I have a few things against you. You have some there who hold the teaching of Balaam, who taught Balak to put a stumbling block before the sons of Israel, so that they might eat food sacrificed to idols and practice sexual immorality." Balaam couldn't curse Israel directly, so he advised Balak to use women to lure the men into sin. It worked. 24,000 died in a plague. A nation that couldn't be defeated by an army fell because of lust. This wasn't just about a few men falling into temptation. It was spiritual sabotage. And it worked because the men of Israel didn't guard their hearts. They forgot God's commands. They were unprepared, and it cost them dearly. Even one of the tribal leaders, Zimri, brought a Midianite woman into his tent publicly. That's how brazen the sin had become. But one man, Phinehas, rose up with holy zeal. He struck them down, and God stopped the plague. This story is more than history. It's prophecy. The same tactic is used today. Satan knows he can't curse the church directly, so he works through compromise. He sends temptation. He corrupts through lust. He seduces through culture, media, and relationships. He tells men it's harmless, but it isn't. It leads to idolatry and judgment. Men, don't take lust lightly. If it can bring down Israel in a single chapter, it can bring you down too. Don't flirt with temptation. Don't ignore small compromises. Kill it before it grows. If you enjoyed learning about the Bible, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment about what story you want to see next.